Hello investors and welcome back. Let's talk about SNDL. I want to catch you up as to what's going on with this stock. When is our next buying opportunity? When will this pull back? What's the next catalyst? We know tomorrow we've got an investor conference where Zach's going to be talking at 2 p.m. We'll have to see what he covers during that call. There could be a number of topics, but hopefully he doesn't revisit the topic of turning the business around or the 4 pillars and stuff we already know. Hopefully we see something a little bit more forward looking, maybe what is going to happen with the Spirit Leaf brand, any new innovations or partnerships, any new strategies or anything they're doing with the data that they're now able to collect now that they've got this extended reach of the liquor brand Alcana. So those revenue numbers, when they get collected, that's what we are waiting for because we're ready to collect. But we want to watch the timing on this because this is going to pull back. This is what I believe. This could be wrong. This could be right. I believe it's right. Now, the reverse stock split will be announced on or before right around July 15th. And what I'm doing is I'm backing up the date from about August 8th, right there, the NASDAQ compliance notice date, about 2 weeks. And that puts us in the middle of July. I believe that they're going to want a few weeks to just make this happen. And then that's going to set us up for a pullback in the share price. The pullback, I'm not sure exactly how far it's going to go down, but typically when this is announced, there's a sudden pullback on the share price, and then the reverse stock split happens. There's a pullback in the morning again, and then it starts to level out. And right before Q2 earnings, at that point where we'll have to take a look at the charts because it's really hard to predict, there's going to be a buying opportunity. I will definitely want to be in, and there will be a lot of people that will want to be in on this play post reverse stock split. Now, if this gets pushed down far enough, and I believe it's going to be a 20-to-1 reverse stock split at 37 cents, that would place us at about $7.40. There's got to be enough room for this not to revisit that dollar again. So they don't want to reverse stock split this just enough, like 5 or something, to where it's going to revisit under $1 again. So I believe they have to go 10 or 20. I'm going to stick with the number 20. Let's see what happens. So that's my intro. If you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. To the 49 people that hit that thumbs up button in the last video, thank you so much. So the first article I have pulled up is talking about this total levy debt, or the Syntax, which is known as an unpaid federal excise duty that is piling up in Canada's cannabis industry, with excise debt more than tripling to 52.4 million. So you can see this is affecting 141 companies, and this is probably mainly small companies, but there is this massive consolidation. There is this big change that's happening up there, just like Zach has talked about in the next 12 to 24 months. You can see 2021, there was only 68 companies that had a total debt of 16 million, and then 141 with a total debt of 52.4 million in 2022. I think this graphical representation really shows what's happening up there that's associated with beer and alcohol. This is something that we do down here, and it is not just in one place. Forbes also had an article that was covering this. So is this the smoke before the fire, or are things just getting more difficult up there? That's why I like SNDL specifically with this acquisition, because it is a major catalyst that's coming up. Now, after that, will they have some struggles in the short term? But if you're a long-term investor, this might be a great hold long-term. Now, you'll have to play the buy low, sell high game, and that's what I recommend. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will tell you what I plan on doing with this play. Now, tomorrow I plan on listening 2 p.m. if I'm available. I hope to be available to listen to this call. It's only going to be about 30 minutes. You can see it's followed by High Tide. But then here at 3:30, we've got Nova Cannabis. And if you go directly to the website on SNDLgroup.com, on their press news page, they have a link that goes directly to this call. So that's the one that I plan on using tomorrow. Now, I wanted to take a look at the volume because our volume has basically been cut in half. Typically, we have 100 million trading volume, but there's been some negative sentiment towards the stock in the general market from things that we're already fully aware of. I meant housing bubble, yield curve inverted in March, the balance sheet being offloaded, bonds that could face a liquidity issue We've got the CPI numbers this Friday. We've got the FOMC meeting next week. We've got Snap that warned that cost levers could be pulled on advertisers. We've got Target and Walmart talking about the supply chain costs. We've got Microsoft, which is typically bulletproof, that talked about pulling guidance back. Tesla, Coinbase, doing hiring freezes and stopping hiring, and looking, these things are just piling up, and it's definitely nothing to play with. Right now, we've got a revenue target, though, that is coming up for June. We've got 165 million, which is our average estimate. We've got a low target of 147, 187 is the high estimate, 1900 growth. I mean, when this actually comes through and we're not just getting 1 day of revenue growth, and when the revenue is officially fixed and it's part of their financials officially, I see them easily working in to this price to sales. So I'm very excited to see how that shakes out. Now, there has been some shorting of this stock. There's no question there. It is at 60% short volume reported as of today. So this is a little bit higher than what it's been typically. You can see the short the short percentage is getting higher, and only by 2% points, but it is, and I expect this to possibly get just a little higher as we get closer and closer. Reverse stock split timing. Now, increase, decrease position as far as active positions or institutional ownership, only 8.26%. Not much has changed here as far as increased or decreased positions and total held positions. So nothing to really report there. That's all I've got for you. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. And if you miss it, don't worry. I hope to recap whatever's happening. I'm going to probably take that call remote. Be sure to check out those free shares of Webull. They're officially trading on the OTC. I'm going to roll that footage. Are you looking to sign up for your first brokerage account, or would you like to open up a second one for only a penny? Try out Webull, 0 commission, 0 deposit minimums, 6 free stocks for depositing that 1 penny. They are going to be offering OTC on their platform pretty soon. They've got a bigger list of crypto. They have the most inclusive list of IPOs. I really enjoy this platform. When you sign up, you get about 2 to 3 months of free level 2 data. And that's all I got. I'll see you in the next video.